Hi, welcome back to the show. We have been in conversation with our guest editor Nilesh Shah, the MD and CEO of Envision Capital, and there are a couple of themes that he is bullish on or believes that the worst is over in. Real estate is one such sector. It's been in focus with falling interest rates as well as a realty watchdog coming. The question that we're asking is the worst over? We've picked two companies, Kolte Patil to join us today and Ashiana Housing. The common theme is that both these companies are debt-free. Kolte Patil, as we all know, is the #1 player in the Pune market, and Ashiana Housing is into middle-income homes, so they'll be able to give us a sense of what the real demand situation looks like. So let's welcome both of them. Sujay Kalele, the Group CEO of Kolte Patil Developers, and Vishal Gupta, the MD of Ashiana Housing. Gentlemen, morning to both of you. We have Nilesh also here, so he's going to quiz you as well. But Sujay, I want to start off with you. Have things improved on the ground? Not just for you, sure, because you of course have a big presence in Pune, right, but overall.
Definitely, I think things have improved. Just yesterday we got approval for a very big project after almost 2 years. So definitely, things have improved on the ground. The pace is something that, we want to see more. Things have to improve at a faster pace. But definitely, things have started improving on the ground. Okay.
Well, we just want to digress a bit and probably listening to Jeff now. Well, the same question that Sonia was asking Sujay to Vishal. Vishal, since you are, clearly representing the middle-income housing group or catering to the middle-income group, what is the sense you are getting? Are people ready to sign checks? Are they asking at least? Are requests increasing?
There are two things. I think definitely the actual user is buying the properties. The investor is what has really exited the market. And I think a lot of pain is being felt by developers because actual user is far more concerned of what he is purchasing. He wants to see multiple options. He wants to show it to an expert. He wants, his friends and family to approve. So there is delay in purchasing as far as an actual user is concerned. But having said that, deals are happening in the market. Site visits are at an all-time high. But overall, it's taking a lot more time for the conversion to happen. So we are seeing a slower sales offtake as of now.
Okay. All right. We have our guest editor also with us. Over to you, Nilesh.
Yeah, Vishal, I have a question to you. Clearly, what is it that is required to kind of get demand up and running? You said that it's kind of still sluggish. So what do you think could be the drivers which could materialize over the next few quarters or few years, which could basically get demand back in a very strong and a robust manner?
Okay. I don't have a complete solution, but I do feel that getting the product right, and actually the product right with the end user in mind, is going to be a definite solution. And as an overall industry, we need to further build confidence in the market place that it is at the end of the day the largest investment any individual makes, so that he has more and more confidence on his investment.
Okay. Well, on that note, I wanted to get Sujay on the same issue. We just saw a 15 basis point fall in lending rates by SBI, but ICICI, which is a big funder or a big lender, is 25 basis point lower. Will that make a difference?
It definitely, it won't kind of make a material difference, but it really sets in place the tone for what lies in the store. What we have seen actually in the last 3-4 years, when the mortgage rates actually went up from 8 to 10.5, 10.75 at the peak, it was not as if that people stopped buying. But what definitely it put pressure on is how much price appreciation one can get. So average price realizations. So it is same. When the mortgage rates will go down, definitely buying cycle will increase, you know, and 25 bips is a good start towards that.
So you had a great, growth performance in the 9 months of this year. Your sales bookings went up by 40%. What kind of growth do you think you can do in the next year? And, apart from Pune, which are the other markets you think which are emerging now and which could perhaps pick up in terms of growth rates in the next fiscal?
So we entered Mumbai redevelopment market a couple of years back, and we now have 7 redevelopment projects here. So that, obviously the environment committee for Mumbai was absent for about 8 months. It got reconstituted last week. So that those projects will come on stream in this financial year. In addition to Pune and Mumbai, what personally we are liking is Hyderabad market with the overhang of the political uncertainty going away. It's a market which has been underrepresented for about 7-8 years. So there's too much of latent demand which will ultimately pick up.
Okay, Nilesh, my question to you actually is the regulator going to make a difference when it comes?
I don't know. We haven't yet seen it in the final form, Lata. I mean, of course, is a regulator required? The answer is yes. A regulator in the capital markets has been a huge boon over the years. I mean, if you were to kind of look back where capital markets were 15 years back and where they are now, I think there's a world of a difference, okay? I think what it does is it throws out some of the bad players. I think the whole system gets overhauled. There's a crowding out of the bad players, and really the good players and the guys who survive end up doing extremely well over a period of time. So I think it's going to be very good over the long term. I really don't know what impact it could have over the short to medium term. It's finally the respective governments which have to basically go ahead and expedite approvals and clearances. I think that's clearly the big priority, because if you look at the real estate guys, for them there are 2 big costs: interest costs, and second is basically cost of approvals.
So before we run out of time, do you have any questions for Vishal, or any final question for Vishal or Sujay?
Yeah, I think for Vishal, I would have one question that you clearly operating in multiple geographies. Clearly, are there any specific pockets of strength which you are seeing, and is there any kind of difference on the ground in those respective geographies which you think are really contributing to a better kind of a demand?
Okay, so Nilesh, we have traditionally been strong in 2 of the 10 locations, Bhiwadi and Jaipur. We have seen actually a very, very stable market in Jaipur in the last 1 year, and we've actually done more square foot areas sold than the previous year in Jaipur. So Jaipur's been one market which has really performed very well for us. And otherwise, overall, there has been sluggishness in the market, but I very well resonate with Vijay's thought. These are the times when the honest players, the right players, are being more and more rewarded by the customer for doing all the right things. So we are feeling that more than ever.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Vishal. Sujay, just one important point. I think clearly this is the age of innovation, doing things very, very differently. And we've clearly seen that in the marketplace, companies which are doing the same business but with a difference, bringing in innovation, technology, better ways to connect with the customers, customer outreach. Can you share some of your experiences, some of the recent things which you have done over the last 1 or 2 quarters, which has made a serious impact? Because clearly I think I think the whole era of doing the same stuff in the same manner, I think those days are over.
Sure. Yeah, actually we did 2 innovations in the last quarter. First one was we launched our Customer Connect and Channel Partner Connect mobile app, and you'll be surprised that in the 90 days following that app launch, we did business of about 54 crores. Through app. We had a midnight app fest on 18th February midnight, and we were surprised with the amount of bookings we could get. So it re-emphasizes one of the core points and beliefs that I have, that real estate is nothing but fast moving consumer goods business.
Wow, that's spectacular. Booking flats on apps. I mean, I never thought that day would come. But gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You've given us a good feel of things on the ground, and good to hear that it's picking up. By the way, just watch the markets now. There is a threat of slipping into the red for the end.